Hi guys, welcome to Watch Your Crypto. I am Alan Chang. Let's get started. In this episode, we'll cover what is Tron TRX, what is the latest status of the stablecoin USDD Depeg fear, what governors talking about crypto, what are the whales in the market thinking, and what's happening to miners right now. Also, latest news and market movement. If you like my video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. Many thanks to you all. As I mentioned before, the Federal Reserve is closely watching the crypto world. But surprisingly, the central bank's chairman isn't worried. Fed Chief Jerome Powell said today at the Senate committee meeting that the bank saw no macroeconomic implication for Bitcoin and the wider crypto market volatile price swing, but then better regulation still was required. He thinks the principal implication is really what they've been saying, which is that this kind of innovative new space such as cryptocurrency really needs a better regulatory framework. As we all know, Bitcoin and most other coins and tokens in the ecosystem have suffered a dramatic price drop in the past month, because many investors worried about the Fed hiking an interest rate to control the inflation have sold off riskier assets. Powell also mentioned the world's stablecoins, new and emerging, and didn't have the fit-for-purpose regulatory that is needed. I personally think that regulation for stablecoins are required, but if government gets involved too much, it kind of loses all the purpose of DeFi. But I don't think the government will do any big moves before the midterm election, so let's observe. The co-founder of the Mobius Capital Partner, also known as the father of the emerging market, Mark Mobius, says that if you're a trader in the stock market, I will turn my focus to cryptocurrency for now. Why did he say that? Because Bitcoin is a leading indicator of the bottom of the stock market. Cryptocurrency is a measurement of investors' emotion. The day after Bitcoin drops, the second day Dow Jones did the same. Based on these patterns, we can see Bitcoin is a leading indicator. He thinks as Bitcoin investors keep having topics about buying from the bottom, that means the bear market is not over yet. Mobius is a legendary investor, especially in the emerging market, so the indicator he provided will definitely have its use. But the problem is the sample size is too small, and there are too many indicators in the market, so we need to choose wisely which ones to monitor. Stablecoin has become a really hot issue after Luna UST crashed. Currently, major stablecoin company Tether is expanding its stablecoin offering with a new cryptocurrency pegged to the British pound sterling, GBP. The token will be launched in early July as GBPT, and will initially be supported by the Ethereum blockchain. GBPT will be stable digital currency pegged 1:1 ratio to the GBP. They are aiming to provide a faster and cheaper option for asset transfer. The Chief Technology Officer of Tether, Paolo Adrino, pointed out that the United Kingdom is a major location for the next wave of industry transformation. The HM Treasury in April 2022 announced the plans to make the country a global cryptocurrency hub and bring stablecoins into a regulatory framework. The United Kingdom Economic of the Financial Ministry also plans to amend its regulatory framework to include stablecoin as a means of payment. It is a really smart choice to launch stablecoin with the British pound, because the acceptance of the cryptocurrency in the Eurozone is really high, and the government is also quite supportive of these innovative technologies. The current market condition has also affected the Bitcoin mining profitability. Miners are forced to liquidate their Bitcoin holdings. According to new data from Arcane Research shows that public Bitcoin mining firms sold 100% of their Bitcoin production in May compared to a usual 20 to 40% earlier. While public Bitcoin miners only make up to 20% of the total network hash rate, their behavior often reflects the sentiment of the private miner as well. Miners collectively hold 800,000 Bitcoins, which make them one of the biggest whales in the market. Other than that, public miners hold 46,000 Bitcoins, and their selling spree could push the price further down. Also, Bitcoin miners to exchange flow rate has hit the new 7-month high. The decline in the price of Bitcoin had also made miners have to leave the crypto market. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of indicators around the crypto market. The Bitcoin price declines and the miner crisis lead many believers to a strong price bottom signal. But this can only be a reference. Now let's get into what is Tron. The first thing that might pop in your mind might be Justin Sun. Yes, Justin Sun is the founder and the CEO of Tron. Tron is a blockchain-based decentralized digital platform with its own cryptocurrency called TronX or TRX. The market cap lands at $5.94 billion US dollars and 92.51 billion circulation supply. Like Ethereum, Tron has its own smart contract, dApps, and a wallet. It was founded in the year 2017 by a Singapore non-profit organization, the Tron Foundation. Tron aims to host a global entertainment system for the cost-effectively sharing the digital content. It uses a proof-of-stake POS consensus mechanism. Tron uses a feature of the blockchain of a peer-to-peer network technology to eliminate the middlemen and allow content creators to sell their work directly. According to what I talked about previously, Tron actually launched an algorithmic stablecoin USDD, and they offer an insane 30% APY, saying that it's basically risk-free. Also, they have over 300% collateral to back it up to keep it pegged. But based on the current market downturn, the collaterals lost their value. I'll be blunt right here. I really think USDD might be the next UST. What happened is, USDD is depegged. On Sunday, USDD fell to a new low of 0.93 and is currently traded around 0.97. And something more important is that USDD lost a market cap of around 19 million in the last 1 week, from having the market size of 715 million on June 13th to dropping to 696 million. The reason is quite obvious. The stablecoin depegging definitely had an impact. To fix this problem and the stablecoin depegging, Tron DAO had recently boosted its reserve to back up the blockchain. Last week, DAO increased the USDC supply by 300 million. But the problem is that it's still not working. With the current market downturn, the collaterals will lose their value at the same time, because over 80% of the collaterals are volatile assets. In my opinion, TRX is worth investing based on the technology. It might reach 0.094 by the end of this year. Currently it's traded around 0.064. But for USDD, I hope investors learn their lesson from Luna UST and get out of it as soon as you can. Now let's check out the market movement. This is a daily candlestick chart for Bitcoin. Obviously, as I mentioned yesterday, it closed 2 doji candlesticks in a row. So the market uncertainty is still high. So it's normal for it to keep consolidating. But you might be thinking right now, when is this consolidation phase gonna end? The answer is in the hourly candlestick chart of Bitcoin. Remember the wave theory I talked about before? Every market trend, no matter up or down, has to go through a harami or a wave. According to what I drew, it's currently on the status of correction wave C. This means that there will be a hard drop coming soon. So we can trigger a short position when it breaks a white trend line. But please be extremely cautious because the drop might be very rapid. So stay focused and don't lose the opportunity. Overall, even though the increase in the interest rate from the FOMC meeting has happened for a while, the high inflation is still the major concern. As I talked about, miners will have to be forced to cash out to cover their cost. We are quite sure that the interest rate will keep increasing. The uncertainties are the percentage. And we are currently in a bear market, so most people are waiting and seeing. At this point of time, what we can do is get ourselves ready. Thank you for watching MorrisBrownCrypto. If you like my video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. I am Alan Chang. I'll see you next time.